from the Bible. The question was asked, 2,000 years ago in the Bible, according to the storyteller, what is the key?
Hey, welcome to our Tuesday evening training. We are changing up the game a little bit. We'll be doing this training on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. going forward because we have another overview that we do at 9 o'clock with a project that we're working on. So guys, hey, take this opportunity, send out those quick reminders, invite your guest on. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I want to go into a quick video, let you listen to some motivation. Please stand by.
I'm talking to you in that seat right now that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. Where you're sick and tired of every month having too much month at the end of the money. Where you work full time at a job just over broke. You want to go out and you want to fire your BOSS, which is double SOB spelled backwards. I'm talking to you today. See, I'm asking you real seriously right now to look at the last 5 years of your life. And if you don't do something different, the next 5 years are going to look just like that. Now, for many of you, that's a very depressing thought. See, I know where you are. See, you got to quit accepting what life offers. What life will offer you is being broke, being up to here in credit cards. You got to quit making excuses. For you in this room, it's time to win. It's time to do something different. You got to choose to go out and change. See, I believe with everything in me, success comes by choice, not by chance. People that win, it's not luck. They weren't just in the right place at the right time, although it does help to be in the right place at the right time. Okay, and you're here. See, you're spending your time over the next few days taking the courage to make a change, looking to do something different in your lives. See, you've done more than most people will ever do anyway. See, I believe you beat almost all the people by showing up, just by being there. I mean, most people, if you're stuck in the mud of life, okay, if you're stuck in a world where you just, man, if one more credit card bill comes in, you spend each month, you use Visa to pay MasterCard. Then next month you use MasterCard to pay Visa. And you're living your life stuck in the mud. You don't crawl out of the mud. You got to explode out of the mud. You got to make a quantum change in what you're doing and where you are. You got to do something different. You got to get around successful people and adopt successful habits. Never accept advice from anyone more screwed up than you are. But most people spend their whole life listening to people who are a wreck. I mean, the person's dead broke, couldn't scrape 2 quarters together on a bet. And people sit there and listen to them and let them tell them what to accept in life. See, people are designed for success, but they get programmed and conditioned for failure. See, people go out in life. You know, you talk to a group of small children, And they can be from the worst side of town, the poorest side of town, and you ask them what they want to do when they grow up, and they want to be astronauts, and they want to be, rich. They don't want to be, they don't say, I'd like to work on a garbage truck and be dead broke. But somewhere along the line, the world starts beating people down, and they start just accepting what life has to offer.
Send out the reminders to our teams.
See, in life, your attitude will ultimately, you've heard it many times, determine your altitude. See, you have got to decide to be happy. Act the way you want to feel, and soon you'll feel the way you act. You want to be happy and excited? You can't sit around and go, well, of course, they're happy and excited. I mean, look how good they're doing. I open the door and life just slams me to the ground. The only thing, if I had any luck, it'd be bad luck. If I won the lottery, they'd declare it illegal and not give me no money. You ain't gonna ever change nothing being like that. Smile more. Be happy. Hey, look, the only thing that's guaranteed is you ain't gonna get out of this life alive. See, we need to all get up every day and live every day like it's our last. And guess what? One of these days we're gonna be right.
Let's go, team. Man, I could play this all the way through, but for the sake of time,
last year I did
we're going to keep it moving, guys.
Almost 200,000 miles on Delta, which, by the way, stands for...
All right, here we go. Welcome to our success system fast start training. This is our Tuesday training, guys. This is Benjamin McCray, Coach Ben. I'm very excited about the information we're going to go over today. We've been breaking down the 6 steps, and then we're going to go into a detailed training, an enhanced training. Let me get rid of that background there. But one of the things I'll share with you, and I want to encourage everyone to do, is send out the alerts to your teams. And I expect this on the first time. Everybody's accustomed to certain time slots. So people don't know. We'll probably have people coming in at 8:30 when we're wrapping it up. So I want to encourage you as a leader to send those reminders out to your teams. Let them know that we're doing a Tuesday training at 8 o'clock. It's happening right now as we go. I want to welcome all of our brand new business partners. And yes, Maurice, that is John Addison. I was in the audience when he did that recording in my practice company, man. It was absolutely amazing. If you want to listen to the remaining part of that training, is worth looking it up in YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on my social platforms. But John Addison is an amazing motivational speaker. But as he stated, you can't crawl out the mud. You have to explode out the mud. You can't go into the new year with the same mindset, expecting different results. You can't go into the new year with the same work ethics, expecting different results. So this training, that talk was on time as we are working towards closing out the year 2023, guys. If you guys can hear me, give me fire emojis. If you can see the screens, give me fire emojis. If you are fired up, give me some fire emojis, guys. It's time to get things rocking and rolling. So let's jump into it because I'm on a tight time schedule. So first and foremost, guys, it's all mindset. 80% of this process is mental. As you strive to become entrepreneurs, and I congratulate each and every one of you who are here today. You have made a decision to take control of your financial future. You are an entrepreneur. You are a boss. You are a boss in training. Let's say that. You are a boss in training. We are in the process. Understand this, and I think most of us make the mistake just because we sign those papers. Yes, you put yourself in a position to be an entrepreneur, become a boss, but there's some growth involved. We gotta inoculate ourselves into systems. We gotta put ourselves in a position where we can attract individuals and lead and motivate and train and inspire organizations. And that's where you become that entrepreneur, that boss. But we're not bosses in this space as network marketers. We don't boss people around. We inspire people. We encourage individuals to strive to do that which their heart desire. It's a unique thing in this business model. Whereas if I own when I had my cleaning company, I was a boss. I had 40 employees, 35 employees, and I told them what to do, or you're going to get fired and not get a paycheck if you don't show up. You can't do that here with network marketing. We're all our own bosses. We are the boss. Our boss is our calendar. And that's pretty much what regulates and and motivates and should be inspiring us to do more. But we got to take on the mindset and understand that as an entrepreneur, 80% of it is mental. We got to make sure we focus and protect our mindset because you decided to go against the grain, ladies and gentlemen. And I congratulate you on your courage because most of us, from all of us, from birth, unless you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth, we were taught, trained, and educated, go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. You said it in your head, and then work that job for 40 years, working 40 hours a week, and then retire off of 40% of what you can't live 100% off of. And that's what the majority, the masses, are in that matrix, constantly going down that path. And you decided to turn around and do something different. Congratulations. But understanding you making that decision, it requires absolute commitment to the process. You have to get laser focused, guys. It's time to put on your blinders. Perfect example right now. Here we are in the holidays. This is a great test. And who's the experts and who are the amateurs? See, amateurs during the holidays, right around this time, they take on the mindset of, you know what? I'll just get things going next year. Same thing with diets. I'll start my diet next year. I'll get better at this next year. But experts, those of you who are right here, if you want to separate yourself from everyone else, you put your head down while everyone is partying, you expand your hours. You get serious about your business. So you don't go into next year to get started. You go into next year on fire. And that's exactly what we want to help you to get accomplished. But it takes focus. There's so many distractions out here. So we want to go over our system. It's a very simple process. If you're brand new, all we want to do is keep it simple, get to the money. We are executive producing factories, creating executives, moving people to 3-star, 5-star, and up to the level of regional. So guys, here's how we rock and roll, guys. We want to first and foremost open up the compensation plan for you. So there's 6 steps to success in MWR Financial. First and foremost, we want to unlock all the money. Okay, we'll talk about that. Second thing we want to do is identify your prospects. We've went over all this already. I'm not going to hit on these points. I'm dissecting it. There's a video in your back office that goes into detail for each of these. There's training in full content. So I decided just to break it down. You want to be able to sort with speed and move through your prospects. We went through that. The fourth one is collecting decisions, and we went through that. Today, we'll go over your fast start interview as well as compounding and multiplying and building depth within your organization. If you do this business right and you rely on a system, you will have multiplication in your business instead of addition. And we have to move and graduate from adding to multiplying, team. We have to graduate from adding to multiplying. Please put in the comments, let's multiply. Understand this, guys. We want to start multiplying our business and stop adding, because if you keep adding, you'll never be able to get ahead and people will be being subtracted and you won't be able to get to the next level. So we want to get into the position of multiplication, and that's all based on system driven and speed. Understand this, success loves speed. So we're going to go through this real quick. Let's jump right into this. Let's see how I line these sites. So the first thing, and we'll always talk about, because this first 5-10 minutes is for our new partners, is how to unlock the money. We want to help you get your investment back immediately. We got to recoup that startup. You put $250 on the line. I need you to act like you put $250,000 on the line. See, $250 is a small investment. That's like one good shoe, one red bottom. Okay, and unfortunately, that's a good thing. And it's a bad thing, because you sit back and say, well, okay, I lost 250 bucks. We can't have that mindset. Again, 80% of this is mental. I want you to act as if you invested $249,000 into your business. Now, if you've done that, would you hesitate to get to work? Would you go a day without opening up your restaurant, your doors to your boutique? Would you go a day without communicating with someone, letting them know about your product, your service, your opportunity? No. So I want you to think of it as if you invested $250 into your business and move with urgency. But hey, we invested $249 into the business, $250. So what we want to do is get you fast start qualified. What that consists of is helping you to get 3 QFD. QFDs are qualified financial directors, and 1 outside membership. Once you do that, you are fast start qualified. You got $50 for each of your partners you brought on board and $40 for that member, but you've opened up your guaranteed income. So how do we go about doing that? We schedule your wealth party, your private business reception. What exactly is that? We help you, you're having your grand opening. Let's just really keep this thing very, very simple. Now, the company, there's a form that we use now where you can really have people come into your living room, you pass out a form, you walk through that whole process, or you could do it on a Zoom, or you just simply, I change slow, man. I'm slow to change. You do a Zoom. You do a Zoom presentation, or if you have someone come into your living room, power play, get out the way, let the video do all the talking. That's a lot, very duplicatable as well. But either way, you want to get people in front of this information, as many people as possible, within the next 24 to 72 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to help you get your investment back within your first 3 to 7 days. Your first week in the business, you want to get 3 recruits and 1 membership. And how do you do that? Schedule 2 private business receptions. Invite 50 people to come out. Out of those 50, 10 people show up. You introduce your guest, your expert. They do their whole presentation. We close your guests. Those who don't make it, they come to your backup PBR. And then we'll wrap them up and get them all in here. Next thing you know, you bought on 5 recruits, 4 memberships. You are now fast start qualified, which is absolutely amazing, because here's how that money works, guys. When you bring on those individuals, you're now an executive where you made $50 for each of those new partners that came on. That's $150. You've made $40 for the membership. But if you got 2, 3, 4, 5 memberships, you do the math. You also got what is called a momentum bonus, whereas if you bring on 3 partners in your first 30 days, the company gives you $150. We're doing that in your first week in the business, 3 to 7 days. You just made $150. So you made a total investment return of $340 dropping back into your bank account. Now you turn $250 into $340. You got your investment back with a return on your investment, guys. Is that good or is that good? But also, you set yourself up where you're making $5 a day, $150 a month, which covers your ongoing cost of doing business. Our membership is $149.97. You're making $100 self-funded. That's the importance of getting things rocking and rolling. When someone says, man, this thing costs too much money, I laugh at them. You don't understand big business. You're thinking too small. What business you can go to and just invest $150 a month and have the ability to make $600 or six figures, seven figures inside that business? They don't really exist, ladies and gentlemen. But here with MWR Financial, that's what you have. 3 recruits, 1 membership your first week. Now, some of you may say, hey, my 30 days is over. Great. So let's start your business all over and let's at least get you to executive. And then let's help your 3 new partners get their money. And by doing that, you are forcing that momentum and growth in your business. And then all we do now, guys, is rinse and repeat. We're in a business of duplication. So now we help those 3 individuals schedule their grand opening and do their private business reception, wealth party, what have you. So now you have 12 people on your team within 2 weeks. What does that mean for you? Man, that's some excitement. Success loves speed. You're now in a position where you're making what? You get $450 and what is called a momentum bonus. Okay. And then you also get in a position where you're making $20 a day now and $600 a month in residual income. Now you qualify for what is called a performance bonus. So now as a 2-star executive, you have the ability every week to bring on 6 new partners, whether you personally bring them on or your team. But every week from Monday to Sunday midnight, the company you're filling in your back office, go to your back office, you'll see 6 silhouettes. As you bring on new partners from you or your team, it'll say you're 4 silhouettes away, 4 people from getting your bonus. And you want to push until Sunday midnight to get those 6 silhouettes filled up. And then the company drops $300 into your bank account once you get to the level of 2-star. And you could do that if you're doing this every week. If you get the team, once you get your team running like a well-oiled machine, where they're plugging into the system, following the yellow brick road, duplicating the simple process, not deviating, going in other directions, having it, bringing on partners, getting them fast-star qualified. You bring on 2, 3, 4, 5 partners, get them fast-star qualified. You'll be bringing on 6, 12, 18 new recruits. And that's what? $300, $600, or $900 in performance bonuses. There's no cap on that. As long as it's not under a 2-star executive, you could bring on as many partners and get as many bonuses as you work for. Guys, that's major. I love it. All right, now we keep growing. We help those 12 get their launches going. They schedule their private business reception, and we're helping you with this whole process, guys. The process is so simple. We just simply tell people about our business. We have scripts and everything that's in your back office. There's documents there for you to pull, but we just simply tell people about our business. So we're scheduling out those PBRs. They're bringing on their 3 partners. They're going executive. Their folks are going 2-star. You're now a 3-star executive. You have 36 people in your team within your first 3 to 4 weeks. Within a month's time frame, you're now a 3-star executive. What does that mean? You have maxed out or opened up all levels of compensation. You get the $900 momentum bonus. You also get to put yourself in a position where you're getting a 300 weekly performance bonus. You also put yourself in a position where you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month. And now you are cooking with grease, hot grease. You qualify to earn $30 up to $150 for every new partner who joins your business. Guys, do you realize how powerful that is? By the time you're a 3-star executive, when you're showing up at all the PBRs, you conducted 20 plus PBRs. You're in there taking notes, learning the skills, listening to the tonality, how it flows. By the time you're a 3-star, you want to somewhat be equipped to conduct your own PBRs, because now you can turn around and start driving that growth in your organization, so you don't have to worry or rely on someone else to do presentations for you. Guys, that's huge. Now, I'll get a phone call from a couple of people. Let me know, guys, that you can hear me. Put 777 in the comments that everything is running smoothly. But guys, that's huge. To be able to drive those $30 commissions rolling through your organization, guys, that's major. So here's the deal. This is where you want to get to ASAP. You want to get to 3-star. We want to become a 3-star factory. Do you hear what I'm saying, guys? Do the math on this. Think about this, guys. You've just unlocked every income stream in MWR Financial. Week 1, you made $340. Week 2, $450. Week 3, $1,500 total. So you made $2,290 in immediate income from the bonuses and commissions and memberships. And now you're positioned to make what? $50 a day, $1,500 a month in residual. That covers some mortgages, some rent, somebody's car note and insurance with a luxury vehicle. I mean, come on, this right here pays some bills. Extra $1,500. If we build an organization where we're getting everybody to making an extra $1,500, that changes things for most people. But here's the cool part about that. As we just keep duplicating that, we didn't even open up the membership. So now we go to the membership where we have them go in and unlock all the benefits of our services by reducing their taxes, lowering their bills, increasing their credit card, lowering their debt, tapping into up to $2,000 coming from their services alone. Really want us to understand the value that we have, so we don't nickel and dime our business. When folks come to us and say, hey, man, this seems like, I don't know if people want to pay. Man, look at what we bring to the marketplace. A $249 investment. In 30 days, we bring you $2,000 back and $1,500 a month, not to mention putting over up to $2,000 a month back into your pocket by reducing your taxes, lowering your bills, eliminating your debt, and improving your credit. There's nothing to explain to anybody. True value. And if you do it right and you're doing PBRs and you're asking folks, do you see yourself as a member or as a business partner? I mean, the 150 pays for itself, but now you're at $1,500. Your members, your business is paying for the membership. Because again, it's a mindset. 80% of the business is mental. Most people don't think as business owners. So we take that $2,000. Let me go back to that real quick. What most people do as employees with the employee mindset is you have birthed a goose that lays golden eggs. You made $2,290. And instead of reinvesting and feeding your business, you go buy Christmas gifts. You go spend that money on things that won't make you more money. See, I was listening to a podcast today, and man, he punched this guy in the face verbally. He's like, one of the difference of a person who just has a small business and a scaled business is a person who has a scaled business takes their profits and reinvests it back into their business to set up systems and make sure their business continues to expand and grow. And I ask that you don't go take your $2,290 and just go blow your money. You want to make sure that you're reinvesting back into your money, into your business, guys. That's imperative. The business pays for itself. All right. So let's jump right into this. Now, one of the key things we just talked about, and I'm going to jump through this quickly, is the baseball diamond. PS3, peak interest, share the plan, three-way calls. We went through all this. Let's get to step 5, which is what? What is step 5? The fast start interview. We went through the whole process of making a list, qualifying a list, exposing a list to first base, following up with that exposure, getting them on second base with a three-way call with the expert, collecting the decision, recruiting them into the business. Now you have a brand new business partner. Now what do? Guys, it's one thing to bring on a business partner. It's another thing to help that business partner have success. So we have what is called a fast start interview, which is the secret to building a successful MWR financial business. I'm so excited that they implemented this. We had one, but this is our corporate one now, and we were just grabbing onto it. What happens when you have your fast start? You go through your fast start with your new partner. One, you want to go and download it from the back office. It's inside the training. You want to have them complete it with the new business partner, and you want to make sure that you both have a copy of it. And then, of course, this is how you accelerate the time it takes for both of you to achieve your goals. Here's something I will say. This is where you pre-qualifying people. See, we're always pre-qualifying people. Me, I'm always pre-qualifying people, because if I give an assignment and people don't execute, they just show that they're not as serious as I want them to be, and I am. Okay. Whereas if they don't pull down the document, they don't fill out the information, they don't send it over to you, then chances are they're not ready to really go hard with you, and you don't have to waste any time with a person who doesn't do their homework. All right. Now, what are you gonna learn? You're gonna learn their long-term and short-term income goals. You're going to learn how much time that they're willing to invest weekly and long-term to achieve those goals. You're also going to learn why they are doing this business. And that's so important as a sponsor. It's not about what you want. You have to figure out and identify what they want. That's the most important thing. You can sit here and say, hey, I want to help you to get to 6 figures, but they might just want to make 600. And it's okay. See, we got to be okay with individuals who only want to make $600. You just got to get a whole bunch of other people who want to make 600 that'll get you to 6 figures. But I've always was taught you can't take out of a cow more than a cow is willing to give you. Not to say individuals are cows, but just using that scenario there. If you need more milk, get another cow. And understand this, guys. So we don't want to impose our goals on individuals. So that's where the fast start training comes in handy, where we sit with an individual and really be a sponsor and ask those questions to find out exactly what it is that they want out of their business. So let me share how this works, man. It's going to allow you to do some important things. It's going to show them how to accomplish their goals using MWR Financial's compensation plan. One of the key things with this is it's going to hold each other accountable. It's going to help individuals make sure that they're in a position to establish proper expectation. Here's the form that you want to get. It's in your back office. This is your fast start interview. Let me pull this so I can see it here. So you're asking, of course, their name, their mobile number, their email address. What is their current career? Wouldn't it be nice to know where they work? And then, do you love where you work? You're hitting their hot points. Do you like what you're doing? So, I mean, imagine being a sponsor telling someone, we want to get your money up so you could quit your job, but they love their job. So we want to ask them, do you love what you do? What is it that you love about your job the most? What is it that you least like about your job? These are things that you want to dig down in and take your time to get them to explain and go into detail. I'm so glad we have this tool in our possession now. But not only that, what are some of the important goals that you want, that goals you have that require money? Isn't that an important question? And I'm going to tell you why we ask these questions, and most of you probably already know, because everyone comes to a point of their IQ, which is I quit. But if you don't know what motivates an individual, you didn't take a minute or two or 10 or an hour to really get to know and dig into your partner's needs and desires, then you don't have the ability to help inspire and motivate them. But when you have this type of information, you can say, listen, you told me that you wanted to put your children through college without having them carry the burden of that debt. Were you serious or were you playing? But if you don't have this information, you can't leverage this information. So the fast start interview is huge. Are you making enough money to achieve all of your goals for you and your family? Yes or no? Do you see your current job profession ever paying you the income you deserve so that you can accomplish your goals and your dreams? If they say no, hey, we're going down a dead end road. Let's shift roads. So along with that, this is the second page. As we move through this, I got to move my slides around so I can read it. How much money would you need to make monthly to replace your current income? Wouldn't you all agree that would be some important information to have? How much money would you need to make, be able to replace your income? I ask that question all the time. I mean, what is your number? And how many hours a week would you be willing to put into your business to make that type of income? And how many months are you willing to commit to earn that kind of income? Here's what's so powerful about this. Someone says, man, I need to make at least $8,000 a month. And I can put in 3 hours a week. I'm very busy and I need to get this done in 3 months. This is where you as a sponsor come in and say, let's be realistic. Are you making that type of money right now? And what is it that are you able to get that kind of money just putting in 3 hours a week? It takes time to get to that money. That's where you have that real talk and set proper expectations. One of the main reasons people fail in this industry is they have false expectations. This is not a get rich quick opportunity, but you can get rich. This is a business. I did a training a few weeks ago about how a McDonald's franchise tell you straight up, I want 1.5 million. You got to be $500,000 liquid. You got to put all this money into all this overhead, and you may not get a profit up to 8 years. And people jump into that because they know that the system, if they apply themselves to it, make the necessary sacrifice and commitment, they know that they will eventually get to, an average McDonald's franchise owner makes a six-figure income, a low or high six-figure income, depending on the location. We show you where you commit to this process, we can get you to six figures, and we can also get you to seven figures with this amazing opportunity if you apply yourself accordingly. Now I have one very important question to ask you. Do you want a strong leadership or do you want weak leadership from me? That's a very important question. How do you want me to deal with you when you're about to quit? Because you're going to quit. You're going to think about quitting. You're going to get discouraged because in this business, there are ups and downs. This is where you keep it 100. There are ups and downs in this business just as there is in life. But when you get down, how would you like for me to deal with you? Can I be straight up with you? Do you want me to be soft or do you want me to be stern? That's a question you want to ask. Would you like for me to hold you accountable to help you to reach your goals? And once they say yes, you're locked in. You're committed. Ride or die. Let's go. Great. Then there are a few things that we need to do right away to achieve all of these goals. Then it goes into we want to develop your plan using our comp plan snapshot, map out exactly what it is. So we walk them through the process of making sure that they get into it. I'm gonna read through this. Matter of fact, let's get into this because this is the last one of the last slides. So MWR Financials interview. Complete the Fast Start interview with your sponsor. Establish your goals, set proper expectations, and develop a plan of action. So one of the key things you want to do is develop your plan using your comp plan snapshot, map out exactly what it will take to make their income, goals, and dreams a reality. One thing I love about MWR Financial and our compensation plan, there's no gotchas here. This is a straight up opportunity. Someone says, man, I need to make at least $4,500 a month. Great. Let me show you how to get the 5-star executive. I need to make 6 figures. Great. Let me show you how to get to 2-star regional. Man, I just need to make an extra $1,000 a month. Great. Let me show you how to get the 3-star. I mean, it's a simple, it's no PVBV. I pick on them because that's those formulas out there. Left leg, right leg, balance it here. No, straight up, let me show you in this comp plan, there's no gotchas, there's no trap doors. My promise to you, I promise to create an atmosphere for you to win. We have that here. I promise to never take credit for your success. We don't do that at all. I promise to never take credit for your failures. We don't do that at all. I promise that regardless of our friendship, I will always go by the book. And that way, neither of us gets into any trouble. We don't do that at all. I haven't heard any stories of crazy, unethical folks here. But as we grow, I'm sure there's going to be some shady folks to come along, but we must police the field. Begin implementing the following steps. Watch and follow your MWR Fast Start Success training. Download your sheets and contact all your 5 stars because that's where you do the tracking. And then we have the bottom of that sheet where it says that this is MWR Financial's promise. I got to move some slides around. I got all kinds of stuff going on my screens. You guys don't see this. In closing, the MWR Financial promise to you is MWR promises to be a company you can be proud of. Absolutely. Be there to help you to succeed. Treat you with respect and integrity. Provide you with a chance to build great quality of life. Give you a chance to become financially independent. And finally, give you a chance to take charge of your life once and for all. This is your Fast Start interview, guys. You want to pull copies of this. You want to have it available. And remember, we can't do it for you. You provide the dreams and the efforts, and we provide the opportunity to support the experts, the knowledge, the examples of success systems and strategies you need to make them a reality. I love it. That's what we do. That's powerful. I love that right there. All right, now let's go forward. So our Fast Start interview, let's keep it moving. The results from a Fast Start interview, disclaimer, skipping this step has been proven to be reduce retention and slow growth. We want to make sure we don't jump over this. Make sure you're spending an extra 10, 15 minutes to complete the Fast Start training interview. Let them know that you are serious about this business and it shows them that you care and you're genuine. And then, of course, we want to compound and grow and duplicate your business. And duplication in this business is key. I want to share with you guys real quick. This hour went by very quick. I got to get on at 9 o'clock. I'm doing a presentation at 9 o'clock. But let's jump right into this, guys. So, guys, we want to focus on structure. And I promise you that I'm going to go into more depth next week because I went through the 6 steps. We don't train enough on structure. And it's so important to be able to maximize the compensation plan. And I truly believe if you're just willy-nilly about bringing people in and not strategically positioning folks and structuring your business, you will just be what they call a mile wide and an inch deep. And when a wind comes along, it's going to blow you away. We got to tap root and grow deep inside of our organizations, guys. 3x3 till you move through ED. And when I say ED, and I love what Robinson said, there's three positions in this company. You have executive, you have regional, and you have ambassador. The executive is executive, then 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. You want to go 3x3. This is just my philosophy. If you have another philosophy with your teams, then so be it. But 3x3 till you solidify ED. Because here's the reality of it all, guys. In terms of building, compounding growth, I don't know what just happened there. Oh, that's going to be my enhanced training. All right, real quick, I'm going to jump over to this. The magic of multiples. I'm not going to go into all this right here, guys. One opens up. What I would say with this slide is don't look at a new partner as just that partner. You got to look beyond that partner to the forest of people that they're going to introduce you to. I'll put it plain and simple. That one partner that you bring on, we call it links and leaders. You have leaders you bring on who will bring on a lot of people. Then you have links you bring on who's going to link you to a leader that's going to bring on a lot of people. Keep this thing real simple. Teach them by leading by example. Put the pressure on the system. Become a student of the process. Become product and driven. And along with that, we have staying connected. Make sure you're plugged into everything that's going on, guys. That's imperative. Forgive me for shooting through this so quickly, but you already know about staying connected. I want to hit this real quick. Guys, if you're on fire, if you're excited about taking your business to the next level in 2024 and kick down the doors in 2024, I need you to put fire emojis because once you understand this, see, MWR Financial is a unique opportunity where you can bring on a new business partner and you can place them within 60 days of them being in the business. You can place a new business partner within 60 days of them being in the business. Some of us on this call are 100 recruits wide. And if you placed inside your organization, you would be we would be so much further ahead. And it's nobody's fault, just wasn't trained. But I need you to understand this, guys. So you can literally bring on a new partner and go to work with them. They're front line to you. Our executives, and you could place down inside of an organization that deserves that new partner, and everybody moves up. I'm going to talk about this in detail, but focus on tap rooting your organization, guys, driving depth in your organization. 3x3 until you run through ED. 3x3 until you run through ED. That's just my philosophy. Get with the individuals who are helping you. Again, you can go width is for show, depth is for dough. You want to be, imagine having 5, 10, 15, 20 legs, okay, and they're making $500. Would you rather have 20 legs making $500 or $1,000 or 3 solid legs making $10,000? See, when you have those 3 solid legs making $10,000, now you have strength and stability in your income. And then taking those legs and tap rooting, whereas not only do you have this organization, this person making significant money, but you got leaders down in depth where you got this person making significant money and it's going deep. See, a leg is not a leg until it's 3 levels deep. And it's not solid until you have folks paying their mortgages, paying their car notes, where they're not going anywhere. But if you take it wide, if you got it all out here willy-nilly, all due respect, I got some folks who go wide and they're doing very well, and I get it. But understand this, guys, a tree with thin roots, when a storm comes, they're blowing over. But now you bring on 3 new partners, and on your 4th partner, instead of going wide, what if you put them underneath this partner here? And then you got your 4th partner here, your 5th partner here, your 6th partner down here. You don't build out all their structure. You just build one leg in each of your 3 legs. So now you have a leg here where you're just driving it deep until somebody wakes up and becomes your fireball. And now, see, when these folks are all on your front line and they're excited, they go 3-star, who's going to get excited? Them and you. But if this person goes 3-star, he's excited or she's excited. But now you could talk to this person and say, man, you got a 3-star in your organization. All you got to do is go get 2 more legs and go to work. Oh, you got 3-star in your organization. All you got now you can tap root and build from the bottom up. Oh man, that's you got to get it. I don't have time to go into detail. I'm sorry, but here's time management real quick, guys. Understand this. Time management, 25% contacting my own prospects, because we all have time and we got to master this. This is my commitment going into the new year, because we all fall off, but we're going into the new year with a new mindset. 25% contacting my new prospects. Take a picture of this. 25% following up with my existing prospects on my list. 25% doing 3-way calls, third party closes, and for my team, and 25% of my calls to my team to promote something or get them moving to the big events, the consultation, and things of that nature. You gotta divide and split your time out accordingly. Okay, guys? Now, with that being said, I gotta say this as I conclude. Make sure you all plug into the big event tomorrow. It's going to be powerful. We got myself doing the luncheon at 12 noon. That's all on the same platform, thecreditteam.com, zoom.thecreditteam.com. And then tomorrow evening, we have Mr. Wilner and Mr. Felt doing the presentation at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. So with that being said, guys, I am going to have to bounce. Let's give a quick shout out before we jump off. If you guys enjoyed the information, I want to hear from you. Did you guys like what you heard? We'll continue it next week, I promise.
Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome.
Amazing trading as always.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, I have to jump. I got to do a conducted overview at 9 p.m. Guys, let's rock and roll, man. Don't fall victim. Let's go full speed ahead, closing out the year, and moving to the next level and taking this thing and let's put pressure on the system, team. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Take charge.
Great job, sir.
Thank you, Doc. Hey, GP, I'll give you a call after the